I don't know if it's ever really fully comfortable from the standpoint that you always have high expectations and you always have things that you want to accomplish. And when you get comfortable, maybe you're not doing what you should be doing in life. I think having that edge and knowing that people are gunning for us and knowing that we have high expectations of ourselves sets things a little uneasy, and it motivates us as a coaching staff, and it motivates the players.
What about it being more your program now? Your players that you got to
Sure.
recruit, your team that you've had a full year with. Did you get more sense of that?
Yeah, there's definitely a sense of that. What's interesting still, though, is that we've had such a large group come in. A whole group of JC transfers, a whole group of freshmen coming in, a lot of really, really good players. And now the reality of it is that it's basically a new team again. There's some players that aren't with us anymore through graduation and other things, and we now have to relearn the system. We have to learn how we play. We have to reinstill the defensive principles, the way we want to attack, and really try to carry as much momentum as we can with a small group that was there in the spring where we accomplished some really good things. So I think that's part of the reason why it's still uncomfortable.
How nice is it having so many bodies to fit in there and try to figure out, like you were talking about before, which group fits best with which group?
Sure. The big question is what's the key and what's the combination that's going to unlock Pandora's box? Where are we going to find the goals? Who's going to defend? And what's exciting right now is the biggest problem we have is that people are playing well. And we're not really sure what that combination is yet. It's going to take a little bit of time. That's what the preseason is for. But we have kids that can play a number of different spots and be very effective in those spots. So we're really excited about that, and really, the next step is the next training session. And so because of that, we take it one step at a time, but it's exciting.
And lastly, your player said the motto is relentless pursuit. And where'd that come from, and what's that exactly mean?
It comes from the idea that we have goals, and we have hopes, and we have dreams, and we have things that we want to accomplish, whether it's on the field, most importantly in the classroom, in the community, and all the way around. And how we're going to pursue those is relentlessly. We will not let anything hold us back, and we'll have that every single day in training. We'll have that in the classroom. We'll have that all through every single day of our lives as long as we're going. So, sometimes it's easy to say, this is what we want to accomplish, A, B, C, and D, but it's one thing to say it, but it's another thing to pursue it relentlessly, and that's something that we really believe is important for us this year to get to the next level.
One more thing, how about some key returners?
Key returners, we've got great players. There's going to be a battle at the goalkeeper position again this year, which is going to be really fun. And the girls, Megan and Amber have done a great job of embracing that. And then, the other side of it, of course, you have Lizzie holding down the midfield for us, an all-conference player is fantastic. Colette's very good and has done a great job. And there's a number of other players that are doing well. So we're excited about the new players. We're excited about the returning players. When you go through the end of the spring, you have two players going into the final game that are tied for goals in the spring. And the only reason why one doesn't beat the other one is because she had knee surgery. Otherwise, the battle would have continued, and Colette edges her out by one because she scores a hat trick on the last day. So, having Maddie Knoll and Colette as serious firepower is exciting.